South Jersey, and welcome to Coach Mindy's Atlantic City Street Beat, featuring news and views about health and fitness in the South Jersey area. I am Coach Mindy, and today we're broadcasting live from Tri-X 57 Studio, which is located in the Playground Pier in Atlantic City, New Jersey. I'm pleased to welcome my guest today, Sharon DeAngio, Fund Development Director and PR Coordinator at Seashore Gardens Living Center. And we're going to talk about the center and the mission of the organization and a special event that's coming up in April. Welcome to the show, Sharon.
Thanks, Mindy.
So I love the tagline, Enriching Elder Lives, and I know that you have all the different services. Tell us about the services and the process that one might take in living at the center.
Well, we have independent living. We have a housing building on the property, and then we have assisted living, long-term care, rehabilitation services, and Alzheimer's services. Most often people come to us after a 3-day hospital stay. They stay in our rehab for a couple weeks, and then they go home or they come into our assisted living, and people can start the process by taking a tour and not waiting till it's too late, just coming when it's not an emergency and schedule a tour with our admissions person, Michelle, at 404-4848, and see what it's all about.
That was a phone number you just stated
Yes.
to reach Michelle. Can you do that again, please?
Sure, 609-404-4848, and Michelle Matino is the admissions coordinator, and she's happy to answer any of your questions and give you a tour.
So besides all this great work that you do for the elders and seniors, I know that you have a big anniversary coming up. What's that all about, and do you have any special plans?
Yes, we're celebrating 100 years. Seashore Gardens started in Atlantic City in 1916. Now we're in Galway on a big, beautiful campus. All of our events this year are going to be about the celebration of the 100 years. We're going to do a race April 17th at the Tropicana. We're golfing at Blue Heron June 6th. We have a gala at Seashore Gardens on August 4th. And we have our black tie ball October 22nd at the Tropicana. And they're all going to be great events celebrating our history and looking forward to the next century.
Wow, that's quite a task, and all these events sound wonderful and so great that you do this for these wonderful seniors and elders who are looking forward to having great care. And just want to tell everybody out there, you're listening to Coach Mindy's Atlantic City Street Beat, featuring news and views about health and fitness in the South Jersey area. And I'm Coach Mindy. And today, when we're talking about health and fitness, we're really talking about the health of the people as we age. And it's very important to know that there are people out there who care, and Seashore Gardens Living Center is definitely in that realm. So you mentioned at the top of the show that you're having a particular event, and that event is close to my heart because, as some of the listeners know, I own a business called The Running Center, therunningscenter.com, and I'm a professional running coach, and I've been coaching runners for a very long time. Over 22 years, I've coached about 12,000 runners, actually, and I know that the special event that Seashore Gardens is having is a race. So I know it is a 5K race, which is 3.1 miles. And tell us a little bit more about the race, the way that people can find out about it, and what they're doing perhaps this year, what you're doing that's a little different from other years.
Well, it's our 6th year doing it. It's the Seashore Gardens 5K. People can run or walk. It's on a professionally certified course right in front of the Tropicana, and it's professionally timed as well. This year we're designating the funds are for our Alzheimer's outreach program, so we're asking everybody to be a superhero for Alzheimer's. We have cash prizes. It's a really fun event, but it's really nice that people come out for our cause, which is being a superhero for Alzheimer's.
So the superhero division, I guess, people are going to be wearing some costumes, and I think there's a little prize money in there.
Well, not for the prizes or for the runners, because this is their thing and they're getting ready for their marathons. So we're going to have prizes, trophies for the best dressed, I believe, and different things. We're going to have face painting for the children and anybody else who wants to. We're just trying to make a really fun, festive event, a happy event celebrating our 100th year, and that most our residents are an average age of 92, so it's very fitting that, and a lot of them still walk around our property. We have a walking path, and they see them every day walking. A lot of them, even with their walkers, will go all the way around the property. So we're celebrating them as we're running on the boardwalk.
I guess you can say you're celebrating health, because as we age, it's important to stay healthy, of course. And some of the race extras I know are that you have free parking at the Tropicana. And as you mentioned, you're going to have some face painting, T-shirts are available.
Yeah, everybody who is signed up will get a performance T-shirt and a bag with different things in it from the different sponsors and people in the community. And we have cash prizes for the top 3 finishers, and we have an overnight stay at the Tropicana, and Atlantic Care Life Center is doing a membership. So we have some nice prizes for people.
So it's wonderful that the Atlantic City community and the businesses such as Atlantic Care's Life Center and also Tropicana are really stepping up to the plate to help this event. And I will say that there are the cash prizes for the runners, and you've got first place overall for both male and female. Each of those people could win $250. The second place overall, male and female, at $150, and the third place at $100. So if you're really fast, I'd say get out to the Tropicana on April 17th. And I know that it takes a village to plan a race, and even if it's a smaller race, it takes a lot. When I was in New York City and coaching, I was very involved in some of the larger races there, especially the New York City Marathon, where they have 50,000 runners, and there's quite a big staff and volunteers that help to produce that entire event. But even with a smaller race, such as the Seashore Gardens 5K, you still need to have quite a lot of back of the pack, back of the, the organization needs to really step up to the plate to make sure that the event runs smoothly. So tell us about what goes on with running an event, and how does that all work, Sharon?
Well, you have to have interest from, we're a nonprofit, so one of our board of directors, Michael Weinrob, was really interested in starting a race for Seashore Gardens. He's a runner. He's chaired the committee for all of the 6 years that we've been doing this. And as an organization, to do a race like this, we have to make sure we have the insurances, the permits with the city of Atlantic City. We have to go through all the process of making sure the course is certified, and we have all professionals working on it, and that things like trash are taken care of, because we're out in a city for on a Sunday morning, and we can't just set up and leave. We have to make sure that everything is done properly and by the books. So we start planning pretty much the day that the race ends. We start planning for the next year, and it's about 9 months of, even as far as getting the T-shirts. When people sign up, you have to make sure you have their timing correctly so they can go online and see what they've done in previous years. There's just a lot of little details, and we need a lot of volunteers and a lot of support, a lot of monetary support, because when our sponsors help us with our expenses, then all the funds can stay at Seashore Gardens and help our residents, which is why we do special events.
And I know that even the details of designing the brochure from a graphic artist is really important, and I know that that is a volunteer position as well.
We have another board member, Martha Morowitz, who has been doing our artwork for this event since we started, and it's just beautiful. The boards, it's just the photos from the event she uses every year, and she comes up with a little different colors, but I think we have the prettiest this event just is beautifully branded, and Martha does volunteer all of her time to do this, and we're very fortunate to have a lot of board members, and you included, Mindy. You've helped us and served on the committee and helped bring attention to the race, and we really appreciate that.
Well, thank you. I enjoyed being on the committee, and as I said, it's near and dear to my heart to be involved with a senior center, and I really love the sport of running too. So it's really a win-win for me, and the race is a win-win because you've got seniors winning, the Seashore Garden Living Center winning, and you've got the runners winning. So I really recommend this race. It's going to be a fun day on Sunday, April 17th, and you can sign up at seashore-gardens-run.org, seashore-gardens-run.org. And I would like to thank Sharon for coming on the show today and supporting Triax 57 as well, as we continue to give the community of South Jersey these wonderful podcasts that you're now listening to. And I will be at the race, and this is Coach Mindy coming to you from Triax 57 and saying, gotta run now.